Not long ago, Lewis, we talked about a dolphin being pulled out of the water so that tourists could take pictures with it, and the dolphin died. And we now have learned of a shark that died after a group of tourists dragged it out of the water to take photographs with it. There's a video posted online, recorded in the Dominican Republic, and you see a group of men race into the water and then pulling a shark onto the beach with ropes. Some of the people were reportedly lifeguards from the nearby Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana. The shark looks like in the video, which we're not playing, like it gets tangled in the ropes and then starts thrashing violently. Lifeguards then appear to put a life ring over the shark's head and prod it with a plank of wood. And of course, the pictures ended up on social media. They show hotel and casino staff smiling as they lean over the dying shark. Others are holding its tail, making thumbs up gestures. I mean, the entire thing there in the picture is pretty disturbing. The Hard Rock Hotel says it's going to take appropriate action. And earlier this year, there was another incident involving a man pulling a struggling shark out of the water on a Florida beach, pinning it to the sand in order to be photographed. That shark died as well. I remember, Lewis, from kindergarten, that fish tend to die when you take them out of water. And maybe that's something that was lost on some of these individuals.
Yeah, I'm sure that they aren't thinking this animal is going to die. I mean, if they wrangled this in with ropes because they were planning on eating it, maybe I'd feel a little bit differently
I agree with you
about this whole thing.
Not that I'm in favor of eating shark, but if you're talking about if you're capturing animals for nutrition, that is very different than capturing them for social media props.
Right. This isn't happening everywhere. I also saw a video recently where a shark got kind of stranded on the beach, and people saved it.
Yeah.
Instead of photographing themselves with it. Just leave the animals in the water.
Now, I want to go a step further, though.
Okay.
This is horrible. People are stupid. This is a completely senseless act. But I also am reminded that we are doing huge damage to broader ecosystems and habitats.
Oh, yeah.
Corporations are destroying the climate, are destroying our planet. Big business, government seems to be hardly willing to or able to do anything about it. And I'm reminded of that quote, "One death is a tragedy, and 1,000,000 deaths is a statistic," because as horrible as this is, and as much as it reflects on the individual senselessness and carelessness and stupidity of these individuals, we also have to remember all of the things that are being done that are damaging millions of animals' lives, and it rarely makes the news.
Yes, hundreds of millions. That's why this really doesn't bother me that much, because I often think about all the damage we're doing and how many animals we are killing on a daily basis. This is really nothing, literally nothing compared to that.
Gamefly is sort of like Netflix for video games. They have over 8,000 new and classic games for Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS4, PS3, Wii, and a bunch of other platforms. And you can play as many games as you want for one monthly fee. And if you find some games you want to keep, you can buy them for a low used price. There's never any due dates or late fees, and our audience can get a free 30-day trial at gameflyoffer.com/TDPS. The games are shipped directly to you with return envelopes included. There's no contracts, and you can rent games through the mobile app. Get the free 30-day trial for the David Pakman Show audience and support our show by going to gameflyoffer.com/TDPS.